Thank you. So I'm Francis. If you have class with me, I'm sorry. I'm not usually like that. I'm worse. No, I think I'm normal, but I know I come off weird, and I'm here to address that today. So the issue is that I think I look pretty standard, but I can tell you I've been listening to exclusively ancient history podcasts and marching band drum cadences for like the past 2 months. I don't know any cool music. I don't know any cool movies or shows. I can't be your manic pixie Asian, and I'm sorry. I think people expected that of me when I first got here because, well, I had dyed hair and I had piercings and I really liked weed. And I think all of that with my face made it seem like I probably overcame this like strict Asian parent arc. And I was now living my rebellious self life. But it's like my parents are white. Like both of them. People of color here definitely clocked me. I was probably being too loud in public, and they were like, "What, were you raised by white people?" Well, yes. Being raised by white people, it gave me like this sort of confidence, this white man's confidence, that sometimes helped me out, because like not being afraid to take up space, not knowing to be afraid to take up space, awesome. Most of the times though, it was just kind of embarrassing for me. In middle school, a math teacher one time had us write down like positive things about our classmates, and then we could read what they said about us. And if you'll believe it, like 80% of mine was smart. And at the time, I was like, oh, they think I'm clever. Not that clever, bitch, they're being racist. But okay, so the thing is, like, I knew the stereotype, but I wasn't that good at math. And it was nice that people thought I might be. How's that for subverting the narrative? Most of the times though, I definitely stuck to the narrative. Not on purpose even, but well, I was really good at school, overachiever, probably something to do with my parents. They stuck to the narrative too. Emotionally distant, passive aggressive, kind of financially frugal, but like needlessly so if I'm gonna be honest. Are you getting it? They were kind of Asian and kind of white. So yeah, high school kind of nerdy, and then I got to college and it was like mysterious, elusive Asian, which is really fun for a while. But then you get to talking to people and it's like, well, I like Doctor Who and marching band. I don't know this Forrest Gump, but do you want to make cookies? Every time I mention marching band in the theater school, I get really weird looks, as if we didn't all sit in the same corner at lunchtime. Thin fucking ice, guys, okay? And you know what? I don't think a lot of you could march for 3 miles in the cold and the rain and memorize a bunch of music and stay on beat the whole time. In fact, I've been to enough Emerson protests to know that a lot of you can't. That's a joke. I don't do that. I don't know how. But if I did, here's what I learned from marching band. So first, okay, you have to aim your sound up. Like the judges in the judge booth can't hear you. This is not a metaphor, that's what it's actually called in marching band. Also, less syllables equals bigger sound, and I know they have a lot to say, but sometimes less is more in certain contexts. Also, please get a snare drum or a metronome or like something and put it in the back so people can stay to the beat of because it's not very the people united of them. When half the group is a beat behind. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure the people who struggle with rhythm are not at this show right now. That's all I had to say. Thank you, I'm Francis. Goodbye.